Hey everyone, I want to apologize that this video is a little late. I had my family in town this weekend and did not want to take any time away from them while they were here. Um, I want to start this video off by just telling you guys what I'm going to be doing tonight. Um, I have contracts tomorrow morning at 8:30 and civil procedure tomorrow afternoon at 2. For my contracts class at least, I'm going to be reading our class number 12 and 13, which kind of sounds like a lot, but at least for this class, the readings are a little bit shorter. Um, here is our syllabus. I have to read 12 and 13, which is 276 through 291, restatement of contracts 71 and comment B, skim 294 and 295, and then we have a little course packet that we have to read through as well. So page 20 and 21, and then restatement 87, 1A, and 63B. And I would say, at least for me, this is my hardest class so far. I'm having a little trouble kind of getting a grasp on the ideas of what we've gone over. They've been starting to make a little more sense as far as acceptance and consideration have been going. Basically, a contract is offer, acceptance, and consideration, but we kind of started at the other end with remedies and breach. So I think learning that was kind of nice in retrospect of coming back now and learning how a contract is initially made. I'm not exactly sure what I have to read for civil procedure, but I am anticipating about another 25 or 30 pages for that. Probably two or three cases, and obviously I have to brief those, and that class I'm not allowed to take my computer into, so when I brief them I have to print them off and then I'll mark them up during class if there's any additional information during the case, or sometimes I completely get the wrong point of the case and I have to completely basically rebrief during class. So let's see. Another point I wanted to bring up was to make sure, if you are not in law school yet and you are looking into all sorts of different schools to see where you want to go, make sure you keep an eye on bar passage rates. Oregon, I believe, was 71% this year for the summer exam. And, that's not bad. Not bad. But you just want to make sure that wherever you are going to go has resources available for you to make sure you are going to be able to pass the bar. After all, that's why we're going to school, is to pass the bar so we can get a job. I do think that a lot of the reason that the rate was a little bit lower than obviously where administration wants it to be is because maybe some people weren't as diligent as they should have been while prepping for it. And so that's something I would also recommend to you, is take the bar as seriously as it should be taken. It's the test that will determine whether you can move forward to the next step in your life. So, you want to take that test as seriously as it can be taken. Another thing I wanted to kind of cover with you guys was this last week I was cold called on, or as some people call it, was on call. And just so you know, you're going to get a question wrong. It'll probably be the first one because your mind is going to completely blank once you hear your name being called. And that's what happened to me. I got the first question wrong. I read the case. I knew the case. I did pretty well with the rest of the questions that were given to me. But that first one, you should just know that you are going to be a little bit nervous for, and it's completely okay if you get it wrong. The professors are not there to ridicule you. I'm sorry, I'm tired. They're not there to embarrass you. The only person that's going to embarrass you is yourself if you choose to do so. I guarantee that nobody really remembers what I even said. They were kind of thinking about how they would answer a question, or really, even if they knew that they were coming up after me, they were getting ready for the next case. So don't feel any real pressure when it comes to your cold call from your peers. No one will really remember it unless it was some extreme statement that you made, which in that case, stay on task. Don't make extreme statements because those will be remembered and they do cross classes. They will not stay within your section or even your year. I mean, 2 and 3Ls, probably even faculty will hear about some crazy statement that was made in, your torts class, but your civil procedure professor will probably hear about it if it was wild enough. Again, I want to thank everyone for watching, subscribing, commenting, giving me questions. If you have any that you would like me to address, feel free to send them to me in an email or in a comment on a video. I love my family, my friends, and anyone who has ever helped me get here, and I will see you all next week.